been gone, and I know that you all have just missed me terribly. I'm just teasing about that. But I think you probably are wondering what in the world happened to her. Did she drop off the face of the earth or what? But I really didn't. What I've been doing is putting up 2 trees. And in the meantime, I had an accident with some hot glue on my left hand. And when I got the glue on my hand, I'll show you a picture of my hand. You can see it there. And it looks nastier than that when I hold it down. But it is cellulitis. So I put this tree up Saturday. And I thought, oh boy, everything's just going really fine. And I got it decorated, and I was so proud of it and everything. And I loved it. And everything that you see on there just about is from my Big Lots, or there are things that I had before. And so the berries, I had the berries before, and the red berries, and then I had some of the little bulbs. I had those before too. But the ribbon, I think that it came from Old Time Pottery. And I bought the butterfly. I really don't remember where I bought it because I didn't know what I was going to use it for, but I knew I loved it. But on my trees, I always want a star or an angel. And I didn't have either one. And I was sidetracked with this cellulitis, so I couldn't get one that I couldn't just jump up and run out and get one, in other words. And so I went in my studio and I saw that, and I thought, well, wonder what that will look like. So I brought it back in and put it up there on top of the tree, and it looked really pretty. I liked it. And it's a little bit cattywampus right now because it's gone a little bit sideways, but I just don't feel like climbing up there to get move it back over right now. But the little boots that you see on there, I got those from Big Lots. And the light blue bulbs and the white and the silver and white bulbs, I got all of those from Old Time Pottery, not Old Time, from Big Lots. And I just really love those things. And then there's some just bling on there, and I got that at Big Lots, and I really do. I love the tree. And the one that I put up, this is the one same tree that I had last year that I put up, but I had a really bad virus last Christmas, and I couldn't even put my big tree up. And I would get up out of bed and go work on it, and then go back to bed. I was so sick. And I was actually ashamed to even put the video up, but I wanted you all to know that at least I did have a pencil tree up. And but this time, I'm not ashamed of this one. I like it. I think it's pretty. And it is more in keeping with the kind of trees that I put up. And I still would like to do a few things to it, but it's going to have to go like this because of my hand. And my second tree that I did, it's my dining room tree. And I told you guys that I was going to have one in my dining room this year. So this is the one that I put up this year. And I love it. I think that it's just beautiful. And it's the one that stuck me. I was working on it. I was working on that. Let's see, I put the other one up Saturday. So it must have been Sunday that I was working on this one. And I had a lot of things that's on this tree too. The brown flowers that's on there, I had those for well over a year. And the pretty white flowers with the pink centers there, I have had those for well over a year. And then of course the big burgundy balls that you see there, that's one like Tanya and I bought at Old Time Pottery. And then I did oh dear, my brain isn't thinking too clearly. The deco mesh. I bought it, I think I bought it at Old Time Pottery. I believe it did, I'm not really sure. But, and then the bulbs with the pine cones on it, I think I got those at Big Lots. And so, might have been Hobby Lobby though, come to think of it, I'm not sure. But the ribbon at the top, the bow, I made that. And it has 3 different colors of ribbon in it. It has a really pretty light color, like it's in the deco mesh. And then it has the burgundy part that's also in that. And then it has a straight darker color. And they just blend together really pretty. And it is such a pretty tree. And it's nice and tall and big. But yet it fits back in the corner there. And I've got several bling pieces on it that I believe that I bought those at, I'm not sure if that was, I don't believe that that was Big Lots. But I can't really remember for sure where I did get those. And, but I really do love it. I've got a lot of some berries on there, that brown berries, and I've had those things for probably over 2 years, and I knew that I was going to use them for something, and I just figured it would probably end up being a arrangement of some sort. And then I have some beautiful pink bulbs on there that look like flowers. And I got those at Big Lots, and I love those. I think they're just gorgeous, and I think they're just so pretty, and I love it all. I really do, and I don't think I could be much more pleased with it. I think I got the skirt at Hobby Lobby, and so, if it hadn't been for the fact that I was working on it Sunday evening late, and my hand was getting better, and then I went to stick it back in there just a little ways, because I hadn't been using it at all back in the tree. I was always using my right hand, but I went ahead and I stuck my hand back in there just about a couple inches or so, and one of those needles went straight down in the center of that hand. And it stuck me like a needle would hit me in the middle of that. And I think that's where I got my cellulitis, to tell you the truth. I think that flocking came off and went down in that sore. And then the next day, it was on Monday morning, I believe it was, or Monday evening. Yeah, I think it was Monday morning. I went to the doctor, and he said, well, I said, you have cellulitis. So he said, you're going to have to start putting heat on it, and keeping it elevated, not moving your hand, and the antibiotics. So that's what I've been doing all this time. And I'm going to try to start making my garland that goes on top of my hutch. Because that's what I was going to do Sunday night after I finished this tree. I was going to go ahead and make my garland. But after I hurt my hand an additional time, then I knew that was over, because it was so sore and it was hurting all the way to my elbow. So I'm still fighting with it, trying to get it to get better. But I'm going to try to make a project tonight. And Tanya said she would help me with it, because I don't want to try to get around any of the trees or things that I will have to be using, because I'm afraid I'll get some of that glitter or something in that place. So she told me that she would glue the stuff for me. I could tell her where to put the things that I want to put in it, and then she will go ahead and glue it for me. And what I'm going to be doing is, we went shopping and we both bought sleighs the same time, and we usually do buy things like that alike, and because we think a lot alike. And but when we do our decorating of them, we won't tell each other what we're going to do, because we deliberately do not want to know what the other one's doing. and so that our videos will be different. And she went ahead and started to put hers up. And she just told me she was going to have to buy a bunch of trees. And I said, well, I'm going to have a lot of trees too. And she said, I figured that. And mine is going to look somewhat like hers, but then it's going to be somewhat different. And I hope that you'll like it as much as you've liked hers. I'm sure you will. And then we'll get on to our, maybe by the time my next project comes due, I'll be able to work on it without her helping me or whatever. But I think that I'm hoping it will turn out pretty, and I hope you like the tree. And I love it because it's tall, and it just fits in that corner. Now, if you would see my dining room table, you would say, oh my goodness sakes of mercy. But I have got a lot, and I do mean a lot of things on my dining room table. And where I would just have it laid out here so I could just reach over and get it and put it over on the tree. And and it's been laying here all this time, so I'm going to let you go, and you all take care. But I just wanted you to know that I haven't just been dilly-dallying around or anything, but I've been trying to take care of this hand. And so you guys take care, and know that I love you, and know that God also loves you. And I'll talk with you later. Bye-bye.